If you remember in our standard demo, we loaded 1/4 of actuals and a full year of budgets. Let's move our view around to see actuals and budgets side by side. Let's move our scenario to the rows dimension and move time to our columns view. You can see the empty cells for the quarters. Let's remove variance and the percentage variance out of the view as well. And now the view will show the 3 quarters that are empty for actuals. Rumfox allows you to write back to the pivot table. However, before we set up a new forecast for the last 3 quarters, let's seed the forecast with the last 3 quarters from budget. So what we're going to do is we're going to select budget and the time frames Q2, 3, and 4. And that's going to be from that area and then to, and then we'll edit the filter to this and change the budget to actuals and leave it as Q2, 3, and 4. And now we'll copy the data. Now that we copied the data, let's open up a blank sheet and rerun the view. And now that we see it, we're going to see that the actuals for the last 3 quarters, 2 through 4, have the same data as the budget data. Unlike an Excel pivot table, you could write back to the Rumfox pivot table. It's very straightforward. Don't forget, this is Excel. Remember, we are at a total level, so these are calculated cells. Let's move to a detailed product and detailed org. So, for the North region, commercial lighting, let's have their forecast increase at 110% of the prior quarter. Let's change every account member just for demonstration purposes. And now let's write that back to the database and let's see the total changes. And if we go to the top of the house again, total product for total organization, we'll now see the forecast for Q2 through Q4 is different than the budget.